What is up, my friends? My name is Echothromi, and today I'm here with Cleric Dragoon, and we're breaking down his two Town Hall 9 attacks from the recent war versus WHF Rising. In these attacks, guys, he's using my favorite Town Hall 9 strategy, the GoBoLaLoon. Let's jump right in there and see what he has to say about why he chose those attacks, how he planned, and how he got 6 stars in this war. As you guys can see, I have Cleric Dragoon above, and he's going to be walking us through why the base that we're looking at right now is a perfect hit for GoBoLaLoon. He's going to talk about the composition of the troops and what he was thinking about knowing that he can grab 6 stars in this war using that strategy against these two bases. So I'm going to hand the mic over to Cleric Dragoon right now, and he's going to start walking us through his thought process so that you guys can be better at using this attack strategy in your clan, in your wars. Goon?
Right on. Hey, Echo, what's going on, man?
Not much, brother.
So right here, guys, if you'll just take a look at this base here, number 22, this base sets up really well for GoBoLaLoon. And basically, GoBoLaLoon right now is going to be coming into full swing in a lot of your war scenes here, league plays and all that. Because base meta has changed to answer the witch attacks, and this base is one of them that has done that. So let's take a look at this base, guys. And for me, Echo, what really attracted me to GoBoLaLoon for this base was the fact that those two air defense near the Queen and the CC were obtainable just going through, jumping into that compartment. I could split the compartments or not. I don't have to split the compartments. Not only that, Echo, look at those X-bows. Once I rage my kill squad into that pocket with those air defenses and the Queen and the CC, I'm probably going to get one, if not both, of the X-bows.
Right.
So, and then, okay, so for me, I'm looking at it from an air standpoint. I really like that. That's good. You know, but you say, well, why back in air? Why not hogs? Well, right here, look at this air sweeper near the AD at around 3 o'clock-ish, you know, 2:30, whatever. That air sweeper is out of position. It's pointing the opposite direction. You can fight a sweeper if you want, but you don't have to on this base. Literally, you start your Lalo from, say, 3:30, and you roll across. You have to watch your kill squad, though, and always be flexible. You make a plan, be flexible, and you'll be okay. So my Lalo is going to start from that area, and it's going to wrap around, you know, half circle to that other AD. And I'm going to haste. Basically, for this kill squad, as you see, I've got a jump, a rage, a heal, and 3 haste. The jump, rage, and heal is for my kill squad. It's to sustain that push in the core of that base. I know I'm going to get a lot of value, and I want to get both of those bows extra. I want those. That's like the icing on the cake. So okay, so basically that's it in a nutshell. I'm going in to the compartment right there with the basically the sweeper and the AD and the cannon, and I'm going to get all of that. I'm going to get all that value, and then I'm going to Lalo from 4 o'clock, 4:30.
So out of your kill squad, you're getting 2 air defenses, a sweeper, a queen, a clan castle, and at least 1 expo. That's value out of a kill squad right there. Why don't we look at this attack live? So let's play it in 3, 2, 1, and play. And you can kind of tell us what you were thinking, although you really broke it down for us pretty well. So what's happening here?
Right. Well, here comes my my golem right here, and as you notice, I let him walk. I knew that mortar was going to drag him, so I put the mortars there to be protected. I made that wizard or archer tower target him by dragging him across right there. There's the jump. I'm going to clear out the box with the queen and the double cannon, but it's split, so I get into that compartment that I told you about in the beginning. So I'm going to get all that. That stuff is nothing. The bowlers are going to take it down. It's going to be fine. So right here, as you see, everything's looking good. Bowlers were trying to blow the funnel. I did lose one, but other than that, I got a really good push into the base. Heal spells down. Now it's time for the value. Right here is time for the value. This is the big baller value right here. I've already started my Lalo because time is always of the essence. Now, I messed up right there and deployed 2 hounds. I thought I was on balloons, and I was not. So that part scared me. So, you know, at that point, I was just focused on those hounds. I let the other balloons travel at their own speed, didn't bother with them, and just followed those balloons. And I kept 1 in the bag for the Tesla farm. So At this point, as the balloons, now I'm out of everything. My kill squad's going into the Tesla farm area.
Yeah, check that
I'm just
out.
holding that. I'm just holding that last balloon. Now I'm going to throw my cleanup archers out. Going to get them going. And I knew it was a wrap. I knew it was a wrap at that point. I was a happy man. GG. You know, so I would move on to my next attack at this point. But, you know, you just have to speed it up now. I'd go to 4, wrap it up, because it is a wrap, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. Your heroes survived the whole kill squad. That's work of those golem. You have a golem that didn't even bust. Still a full golem, not golemite. It looked good, man. That was a really solid attack with deploying those hounds improperly, as you would have said, right?
Right. I just thought I was on balloons, and I hit that second hound, and I was like, no, because I wanted that other hound to go around the 3 o'clock area and go up that way. But it didn't hurt me. I was able to continue the attack, and you know, it turned out okay. Like you said, the heal spell is kind of the trick to that, Echo. It gave that sustainability in the core.
Well, things don't always go to plan, and you have to make adjustments, and it looks like you did it. What I'm doing right now, I'm sitting on base number 30, which was your second hit. Why don't you get yourself over there? I'm looking at the base. It looks like a pretty symmetrical base right here, so I'm curious of how you were thinking about hitting this one, since it was such a different base design from the last. I'm sitting at 2 minutes and 28 seconds. I'm
there.
What were you looking at this base? How is this one different than the last, and how you approached?
Well, let me tell you, when I first looked at this base, and obviously we're in a friendly war, right? So I didn't use my army. I mean, the army was built, and when I come back, I got a GoBoLaLoon built. So I was like, okay, let me just find a base that's going to match a GoBoLaLoon, and I'll just hit. Because I was, you know, last I think this was last night. I was kind of tired. I was ready for bed, and I just needed to get my hits in. So I was like, okay, let me find a base I can hit with Gobo. So I'm looking at it, right, and the first thing I see. There again, what do you see, Echo? You got 2 ADs on either side of the queen.
Yeah, and you got the CC right there as well, right behind that queen.
Right. And so I looked at the sweeper positions. I looked at all that. So what I decided to do was go in towards, you know, the queen. And what I wanted to do, and I'm going to tell you, this attack goes wrong at the beginning. What I wanted to do was put a golem around the DE drill and let him walk up to the wall by the archer tower at kind of 8:30ish. That's what I wanted to do. And then I was going to put a golem on the mortar down there around 7ish, and you know, put my funnel wizards out, make the funnel, create the funnel, then jump, because look at the tight spacing on the walls, like where the cannon, air defense. Dark Elixir storage and archer tower. It's really compact. Yeah. So I knew a jump could get me into at least 4 compartments right there if I jumped in between the cannon and the DE storage. So that's what I wanted to do, but that's not what happened. So that's the funnel part. That's the funnel part.
All right.
Now the Lalo. Look at the bottom down there. You got 3 cannons. That's no. It won't hurt your air at all. There's nothing there. You got a mortar here that's going to make your balloons kind of go that direction. So I started looking at the pathing, and if you look at the pathing, you're once they go off the mortar, they're going to hit the air defense. And if you go ahead and drop some balloons on the cannons, you know, or your kill squad takes some of those out, you know, they're going to keep moving and assume already that the queen is dead. The queen, the CC, all that's dead. So your balloons are going to move to the AD. Then they're going to go to the cannon, the next AD, or AD, they might split, and then they're going to ride to the sweeper. Now, the sweeper is something I wanted down. I don't like fighting sweepers. So I'm going to bring balloons in from the next angle, you know, up there on that kind of like I guess the 230-ish area. Start bringing in balloons there because there's a mortar that's going to make them go to the mortar. And that's because, you know, the wizard tower there for splash. But anyway, so that's, you know, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted my group of balloons that were coming from the bottom to take out the sweeper and the bow, and then I want my other balloons to meet them and then do that final push, not fighting any kind of sweepers or anything, to the other side of the base. And whatever the kill squad hasn't eliminated by that time, the balloons will finish off. So that's my plan. I use the same spell comp, same troop comp, everything's the same here. Absolutely. I literally just rolled out of one attack. I've got bowlers in my CC, and I rolled into another one.
Well, let's see how it actually went. Since you're saying it didn't go to plan, you can kind of let us know what's happening as it goes. So let's play it in 3, 2, 1, and play. Now walk us through what's actually happening.
Now watch this golem when I drop him. I'm too far over. Did not drop him, so he's locking on the mortar. That's the first mistake. So at that point, I was in panic mode. I was like, oh crap. You know, I got my funnel a little bit too wide. I'm gonna lose the one golem. He's over. I'm not even concerned about him coming back. I'm happy that I've got one going in. I've got my bowlers going in. Queen king going in. If you noticed how I set the funnel, the queen is tracking to the center, so she's good. I was happy about that. But the bowlers started trying to walk, and so I was upset about that, and they did. So then, because I couldn't do the funnel right, it was too spread.
Right.
So I got the ADs down. The queen is going to go down. The CC was a lava hound. This was a fresh hit. I had no idea what was in the CC. So at this point, I was happy. I was like, okay, I'm going to commence the Lalo. Here it comes. As you can see, my balloon's got the cannons. It's moving like I wanted it to. And here comes my next set of balloons. And I'm pretty happy at this point. And that heal spell, guys. Okay, so that heal spell was supposed to be for my kill squad. But being that my kill squad did not do what I wanted it to do, I shifted the heal to the Lalo. And I knew that I could use that heal around those wizard towers. So I used that. Now my balloons are all bumped up. I've got a hound tanking, and I've got full life balloons. So I was looking at this, and I was like, yep, this one's good. Yeah, I'm good to go. And I was hoping my hound would pop. That's what I really wanted, but I knew that he probably wasn't. He just had way too much health.
He doesn't pop on this Tesla here? No, he's not going to pop.
No, he's not going to pop. He's not going to pop. But I had enough cleanup, and I had one of my hounds pop. And that just tells you, Echo, just how effective a GoBoLaLoon is. It is ridiculously OP right now, and there's a lot of people that are missing that. This attack just completely destroyed the space, and I didn't even pop the second house.
Yeah, and it didn't go to plan. Your golem went the wrong way. Your bowlers walked, and you still got it done. And this is why I say it's probably, in my opinion, the best attack strategy at Town Hall 9 right now. Obviously base dependent, because any attack strategy is, but it is such a solid attack.
If you meet the criteria, like we were talking about, 2 ADs, the queen, the CC, the rest of it is immaterial. Whatever you get after that is good, but as long as you're not fighting sweepers, there's a couple other criteria you want to try to match, obviously, to where your Lalo goes in. But ultimately, if you're meeting queen, CC, 2 ADs, typically a GoBoLaLoon will work on that base.
Well,
that's pretty much.
You showed that well today. Any last things that you want to say, or you kind of just gave us a whole bunch of a countdown of what you needed to do before we close up shop here?
Just let me know in Echo's comments if you guys got anything out of this video. Let me know if you're using GoBoLaLoon, and let me know how successful you are. That's all I'd like to do, Echo. I'd like to know that people are going to get some use out of this, and that they're successful.
Good. And I know that people have been asking for Town Hall 9 strategies. With the recent nerf of the Inferno Towers and stuff, we're seeing a lot more at Town Hall 10 and 11. So that means there's a lot more 10 and 11 videos in the channel, a lot less Town Hall 9. So people have been asking for this stuff. So I'm really happy I was able to have you come on the channel and give us a breakdown of this strategy. I've done it before, but you were able to actually break it down a little bit more than I have in the past. And I know that's going to be valuable to the people watching. So thank you for that, and thank you for coming on. If you guys haven't checked out Goon's channel for some strange reason, you definitely should. The link to his channel is going to be in the description, and he has strategy videos for Clash of Clans that come out every single day, and I'm going to have him right now talk to you about the Circle of Clans, which is our clan family. It consists of about 14 clans, and myself, Cleric Dragoon, and Clashing do create videos for the Circle of Clan on a regular basis, really showing what the Circle is doing. So Goon, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about the Circle, and if they want to become involved in it, how they could do that?
Guys, the Circle of Clans obviously is always recruiting clans for our family. We are a large family right now, full of a lot of talented players. And ultimately, if your clan is interested in joining our family, you can click on the link in the description of Echo's video. You can come into our recruitment server or our main server and get in contact with our people, and we'll take a look at your clan. Or if you just want to be recruited into our family, go into the recruitment server link and talk with a recruiter. But ultimately, guys, we're always looking, and if you think you got what it takes, come on and talk to us.
Yep. So we're, like you said, always looking to make our clan family stronger. So if you guys are interested, even if it's just you yourself, maybe your clan you're not satisfied with, you're looking for a more serious war clan, you can come over on your own and maybe join one of the clans that we have over here. Bunch of great people. It's really a great positive clan family. I advocate for it strongly. So if you want to, guys, the link, like Goon said, is going to be in the description. Goon, you want to tell people where they could find you?
You can pretty much find me either on Twitter at Cleric Dragoon. You can find me on YouTube. I think it's Cleric Dragoon Gaming. And you can find me on Discord in the circle. I'm always there. Whether I'm in voice or not, I'm around. So you can find me there as well.
Yep. And thank you guys so much for coming down today. I appreciate it. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, there is no better time to do it than right now. So scroll on down, hit the subscribe button, and turn on notifications, because I come out with Clash of Clans videos every single day of the week, Clash Royale videos 3 days a week. I live stream on Friday nights just for some fun farming and war. And then on Saturday or Sunday, depending on our guest, Cleric Dragoon and I host a show called The Spring Trap, where we bring on a guest from the Clash community. We talk Clash of Clans, we talk life, we talk really anything. It's a ton of fun. This week we just finished up, actually about an hour ago, The Spring Trap with Powerbang. It was a fantastic show. If you missed it live, guys, you can always go to my channel and watch it on replay, where I have it in the Spring Trap playlist. So don't miss it, guys. It's a ton of fun. It's growing every week. You're going to want to be there next time. So subscribe, turn notifications so you don't miss it. And while you're at it, do the same thing for Goon. Thanks so much for coming down, guys. You can find me on Twitter at EchoThrummy as well. Goon, let's wave goodbye to everyone. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for coming down. I'll see all you back here later on today or tomorrow. Until then, be good.
And if you can't be good at it.